Hello, everybody. Yes, it's the Mighty Noobs 2v2 Challenges Tour. This is round 3 and it will be followed by round 4. In round 3 we have Shady with his team rolling out against CyberGhost and his team, although CyberGhost hasn't turned up as of yet, but they have got plenty of time. Now the format of this, I believe, is still best of 3. Yep, it is best of 3. The maps have already been picked, and the maps for this round will be, if I can find it again. Here we go. Rockfield, Normandy, followed by Dynasty's Pearl, and there will be a tiebreaker, which will be Mayan Ruins. So it's a supremacy game, and it's tier 10. My understanding was no collectors involved. Don't know about premiums, but no collectors as far as I'm aware. At the moment we're just waiting for the other team to turn up. They're not here as of yet, as you can see. That is, as I said, CyberGhost. So Shady's team is called Ready to Lose, and as you can see, they're here, they're ready, they're willing, they're able. So just waiting for CyberGhost. They have got 2 minutes, so there is plenty of time. The winner of this round will then go on to be playing up against either the winner of Romeo Jones's game against Bomber 231 or the winner of Vermilio's game against the Mighty Pro. And the Mighty Pro is playing Vermilio and Romeo James is playing Bomber. So whoever wins that game, which is round 3, and that is being streamed by the Mighty Vohan, will go on to face each other in round 4. So we are still waiting for the teams to show. They are not here yet. So I've just been told that if one of the teams doesn't show up after 10 minutes, we go to Potato's room. So I'm just waiting to find out if they're going to show up. They've still got a minute to go. I have sent CyberGhost an invite, so I'm still waiting to see if they show. So I'll just let the teams know. Yeah, so so just waiting for the opposition. Just been told by the organisers there is a 10-minute grace period. So it's only 10 minutes, and at the moment we're already 9 minutes into that 10 minutes. I have invited them into the room. I will invite them again. So you can see that I have invited them into the room, so the invite has been sent. So now it's a waiting game. They've got basically 9 minutes to show up, failing which I don't know what the outcome is. I would have thought a win by default, but I don't know. I will let you guys know as soon as I know myself. So 8 minutes before finding out what the situation is over, because there's still another 8 minutes to go. I don't even know if Cyber Ghost is is online. Doesn't look like it. Yep, just been told that in the event of a no-show, it's a win by default. So, it is a win by default. SS2, please. Huh? Do what? So, still waiting. There's now 6 minutes to go. It's 4 minutes past the hour. So on 10 minutes past the hour, I will close the room, and then we'll jump into Toxic Potato's room and progress from there until round 4. And you can see the team still hasn't shown up. So we will see. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Can't help it. It's the way of the world, guys. Sorry about this. You're not getting an entertaining stream at the moment because basically one of the teams hasn't turned up. One of the teams hasn't turned up yet, so just let them know. No, they still haven't turned up. Now it's down to 5 minutes, so we are ticking down. We are ticking down. So, sorry for the lack of entertainment. Can't help that. Yeah, it's just as bad for me as it is for you guys, believe me on that. So, I'm really sorry about this. All 6 of you watching basically nothing at the moment. Me counting down until I disqualify a team, basically. So, I mean, they do have a full 10 minutes, which is slowly but surely ticking down. Now it's only 4 minutes. Soon it'll be 3 minutes, and they still ain't here. As you can see. Oh, 36 mins. No, it's only 3 mins. Oh, I'm just waiting. So, yeah, not much I can do about it, guys. It's Happy New Year, Sol. Happy New Year, Daddy Stalin. Happy New Year, Yusuf. Hello, Derek Man, and yes, Happy New Year to you too, mate. So, still waiting. Da, 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 da. Oh, I was watching Mandalorian season 2 as well. There you go, look. What to do? It is what it is, what it is. Da, 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 da. And we've got 1 minute left, and they still haven't turned up, as you can see. So, wow, not much I can say. Sorry, guys, but we will be jumping into another battle. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So, okay. Oh, sorry about that. But it happens. Okie dokie. So, sorry about that, guys. Let me just put these screenshots over to the organisers. Oh, sorry about that. So, I've just got to sort this out. Sorry about this, guys. Not much I can do about it. Sure. That one's finished. Dismiss the room. That's Mighty Skeins. I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking. Yeah, let's join this room. Might as well. Hey. So we're going to watch this game with Shappy and ex-Samurai against Max Verstappen. I don't know this guy, George Russell. There you go. So we're going to see some action after all, because this team turned up. So, just waiting for Max Verstappen. As you can see, they're on Port Bay. It's 2-1 already. So Team B is on the cusp. They've got match point, but Team A can bring it back. As you can see, it's Shappy and ex-Samurai. Hit points are in the favour of the other team, though. So let's get up high and to the. Stop doing this. Get up high and to the back of the map. And as you can see, George Russell and Max Verstappen in the IS4 and the Kranwagen in towards the C-Cap area. Shappy in the E5 and ex-Samurai in the VK72. Also heading towards the C-Cap, so if we just palm back a little bit, you can start to see here what's going to happen. George Russell in the IS4 is probably going to spot Shappy straight away. Shappy's going all down, which is a great move to do in this E5. Great little tank. It's got decent-ish gun depression. Can he get anything on the bottom plate? No, he can't, but his teammate, which is ex-Samurai in the VK, certainly can. Now he's going to push onto George Russell, not knowing where the Kranwagen has been spotted. He gets a good shot into Shappy. Shappy gets a good shot back, though. Max Verstappen in the Kranwagen having to back away a little bit. George Russell in the IS4 here, just staying slightly hauled down, trying to keep that bottom plate covered. But now we've got a push by VK72 of ex-Samurai, trying to come round, trying to put pressure onto this poor old IS4, who's a little bit out of position. Now the VK, however, realising that Max Verstappen was there, backing off. George Russell thinking about going up there, but he has no gun depression. And Shappy will be able to effectively smack him quite hard. At the moment he's in a good position, but he can't get shots onto the other teams. Therein lies the problem. Oh, Max Verstappen in the Kranwagen. Great HE roll by ex-Samurai. Max Verstappen in the Kranwagen there, sticking his nose down the corner a little bit too much there, allowing Shappy to get a good shot into the bottom plate of that cranny. And as you can see, it's a bit of a standoff. But at the moment, hit points are now certainly in favour of the blue team. That's Shappy and ex-Samurai. And the chances are they will wait for the opportune moment to push over the top. No, Shappy is going to try and capture the B base instead. He's going to have a good time there. He's nicely hauled down. And George Russell in the IS4 has got to look for ways to try and pen. And as you can see from this angle here, it's not exactly an easy shot to do. But Shappy, at the same token, is not going to have an easy time getting into Max Verstappen either, as long as he stays around the corner. Even though he's got good gun depression, you can see the IS4 there. It's as long as he stays all down like that, it's very difficult to pen. But the same token goes the other way, which is why there's a lack of hit points. George Russell getting quite bored with just sitting there. He's looking to go around and try and get shots in the back. Shappy knows this, I would have thought. Although he has been unspotted. Shappy moves over the top. They're going to push the Kranwagen. They did realise it. With the IS4 out the way, the Kranwagen is now quite vulnerable. Oh, that's a good shot though by Max Verstappen. But he's got to be careful, because once he unleashes his clip, he is in trouble. And he's Desperately trying to load that second shot. No, he's now empty. Shappy can come in, the VK can come in, they can push onto the Kranwagen, take the Kranwagen down quite nicely. Kranwagen's in a world of pain, but so is Shappy. Shappy goes down. That was not part of their game plan. Down goes Max Verstappen. Now it's the DPM and the IS4 against the armour of the VK. Who is going to prevail? I mean, trying to pen a VK frontally is not exactly easy, and you can see there the VK with more damage dished out per shot, but his DPM does suck. You will see the reload time of the IS4 much quicker. He's trying to get to those cheeks. That's a bounce, however. Now this is going to allow X-Samurai to load. Try and get... Yes, and he gets a good roll in. That was a premium ammunition roll, I believe. And again, that's a good shot by George Russell, but the VK, not the easiest tank to pen. And you can see he's trying to get that plate, that turret ring, and he gets it again. And he's just getting below the turret ring. Look, if you see, you can see where the shots are going in. But he has a one shot, and the VK is very healthy. He will load before the VK and get one more shot in before the VK is loaded. There he goes. Now they're both one shots. It all depends if the VK can pen. The IS4 doing great stuff, but the VK takes it. As you can see there, X-Samurai doing great stuff in the VK. Effectively resulting in a win for them. It's 3-1. I thought it was the best of 5. Maybe it's not. Is it best of 7? Ah, thank God for that. It's best of 7. Oof. So now we move on to Naval Frontier. And I was wrong. I thought it was best of 5. But it isn't. It's best of 7. So again, though, it's match point to Shappy and X-Samurai. So what I just said in the last game, roll over into this game. So let's rock it up to the top. Now we have Max Verstappen and George Russell, who played a blinding round just, but the IS4 just coming on stuck against the VK, and Shappy and X-Samurai again in their choice of tanks. No change there. There is a change on the other team though. I mean, Max Verstappen going out of the cranny, jumping into that E5. As you can see here, Shappy is going up high, X-Samurai and the VK moving towards the C-cap, whereas the other team are moving towards the A-cap area. So at the moment we've got opposing ends of the map, but Max Verstappen may get to see something, or maybe not. The E5 doesn't have the greatest of view ranges, but it is better than the IS4. George Russell trying to push forward, trying to see what he can see. Points advantage will go to the red team of George Russell and Max Verstappen. They have now just got to defend that B cap. It's only a slight advantage. You can see there they're just ticking over 5 points quicker than the blue team. The blue team this time are not having the HP advantage. That is going to the red team. And you can see here George Russell just sitting on this corner waiting for something to pop round to that area there. Max Verstappen has got these areas covered. He's nicely hauled down here with a good shot onto this side of the B cap, and if he wants to, he can also rotate around to this side. You can see here X-Samurai trying to get those spots, but in a heavy like this, a super heavy in fact, it's not exactly the easiest thing to do. Now we're going to just move all the way back to see where Shappy is. Shappy is just overlooking the sea cap. At some stage, Shappy and ex-Samurai will need to make a move. Hey Zardes, how you doing? So at some stage, and Samurai is making a move, trying to get those spots. Again, in a super heavy, it's not the easiest, because they haven't exactly got the best view range, and he's trying to get those spots. He's not spotted the E5, proximity or otherwise, and George Russell and the Ice Falls moved right across to the other side of the map towards the sea cap. Shappy, however, may get the spot onto Max Verstappen, but not from there. He needs to move a little bit. The VK has been spotted, and so is the E5 now. It's all a question of, there goes Shappy with the shot in. Is the Samurai, the VK, is he able to make a shot as well? Doesn't appear to be. But that's a good shot by Max Verstappen into ex-Samurai, and George Russell double tapping there in the IS4 coming around in support. That, however, should give the guys in the blue team the idea to push onto the A-cap. The IS4 is going to take some time. Max Verstappen is therefore slightly isolated, but the IS4 is coming round. He is coming round. He is aware of that danger. Is he going to be able to get a shot in though? Max Verstappen getting a bit of a pummeling there. He put himself in a great position though behind the wall, protecting his bottom plate and his hull. And you can see George Russell trying desperately to get up there as the VK pushes into the A-cap. Taking a big round though by Russell, but it's done, and that's made Max Verstappen drop down, leaving George Russell all alone against these two. That's it. That's George has come around in the IS4 to help out Max, and he's now in trouble himself. But Max Verstappen is going to try and rotate around and get shots in. Ex-Samurai realises that and tries to back off, knowing Max Verstappen gets shots down. The E5 chasing down the IS4 and winning that duel at the moment. Shappy is also worried about Max Verstappen coming round though. Now you can see the point advantage have gone up in favour of the blue team. But here comes Max Verstappen. Great vision there by Shappy. Now Shappy is in trouble, but the VK of ex-Samurai can put shots in, but that's a great shot. Ooh! That was a great double teamwork shot there. Down onto Max Verstappen, leaving George Russell all alone. It's all going down. That was a good game. I really thought the red team had that then. They just couldn't hold it. As you can see, almost taking out the VK of ex-Samurai, but so there we go. That'd be it, that'd be. So victory will go to ex-Samurai and to Shappy, but the other guys can hold their heads very high because, wow, what can I say? They played it spectacularly. Now I'm going to jump into this room because games will apparently be doing apparently look after my room, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think he is. So I don't know who we're playing next. Let me have a look. Da, 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 da. So we just saw there, so Max Verstappen goes out and ex-Samurai will move into the next round against, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who won that game, to be honest with you. We, however, are meant to be following Romeo James's team against Emilio's team. Skengs is meant to be the mod, so it is meant to be this room. But I don't know. Let me find out what's going on.
Okay, my TP. It's over. Who won?
Oh, it's Future.
It's me.
With his 7 views yesterday.
Okay.
Damn right.
Close the game back.
Won, Mighty.
I've got 9 views today thanks to the no-show.
Ooh.
Mighty.
What?
Milo team wins.
Okay, then send the screenshot.
Okay. 9k. They do 9k damage. Lol. Okay. I'm sending
Give me a second.
secret chat. There.
Hey, go on.
F1 fun, lost 1 to 4.
You got the team's wrong, Skengs.
Is this right now? No, because
No.
I'm supposed to do a different team. That's why.
That's
Is this
better.
right?
That's the right. I think that's the right teams. That's the right teams.
Is this the right?
Mighty. I need to mod any games. More games.
I don't know, I don't think so.
Yeah, it is the right.
Then
Finally,
You can
she's
join
okay. Number 1 map.
Wolfen
I'll
Room.
film that.
Yeah, you got the right map, Skengs.
Yeah. I hopefully Noob gave me the right map.
Obviously I did.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
Future.
I mean,
I'm gonna
the
get
enemy,
Future to
other
screen my
team
dislike.
fights you, you know.
You're streaming, yes, Skengs?
Oh no, I'm just recording it.
So who am I meant to be streaming anybody? I don't think I am I?
No. You can stream here, but after this, you're gonna stream with me.
Yeah, no.
Nine.
That's why I
Nine,
jumped
not
in.
now.
Yeah, that's why I jumped into this
After
room.
half
Oh
an
yeah,
hour.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can stream this if you want.
No worries. Thank you. Bye.
Wait,
Alright.
Okay, so before anybody asks, there's a 3-minute delay, and I'm not in voice with Kawado. So don't stress. So this is Kawado and Esther Espos in the mouse and the E5 respectively against Sinox Potens and Snickers, both in IS4. So let's get up high and have a look, see where they're going here on Alpenstadt. And already we've got some movement towards the C cap by Esther Espos and Kawado, and along with Snickers and Synoxis Potens. So there's going to be some trade around this area. E5 of Esther Exposed is going to be coming up against Snickers very, very shortly, and there's going to be shots traded at some point. Here comes Kawado in the Moose, and already Sinox Potens putting a roll into that bottom plate, but Kawado can take it. He's a mouse after all. Now they're going to look for where to punch through, and it looks like Sinox Potens is the target. They're avoiding Snickers for some reason. That's giving Snickers almost 3 damage onto Esther Expose. Exposito. So, but Kawado coming in to protect Esther Esposito there, using the mouse, taking the damage and putting the damage in at the same time to Synoxis Potens. Kawado really doing good stuff here and protecting Esther Esposito, who is able to put damage in, but he's getting bled by these IS4s. They need to take out Sinox Potens if they can, and leave both of them fighting against Snickers. And you can see that the IS-4s are looking to try and get the E5. Synox Poten's coming round, trying to get shots in. So is Exposed Esposito's. Oh, he misses, but Synoxis is now a one-shot, potentially. He's definitely a one-shot now on 34 hit points. It all depends. Can they get rid of him before Esther Exposito goes down? No, it's a bounce. This is a good brawl between these two. It's a bounce by Synox Potens as well. Esposito now gets the opportunity. Can he finish him off? No, he can't. It's a mutual destruction. Snickers kills Esther. Cloudо got it all to do here in the mouse. He has lost a lot of hit points. He's now a one-shot to Snickers. He's got to be careful. Snickers is going to be loading that premium ammunition, looking for those cheeks, and there you go. Taken down. Great brawling by both teams there. As you can see, really good brawling. Great stuff by Snickers there in managing to get Esther Esposito down. But he did take out Synox Potens before he went down, which did help. But by then, Coardo in the mouse had lost far too many hit points in protecting the E5. So he protected the E5, and in doing so, bled a lot of his hit points. But now we're moving out again, straight back out there, straight back out into Alpenstadt. As you can see, hit points again will favour Coardo and Esposito. But let's get up high into the back of the map as we always do and see where they're going to go this time. So this time we have the mouse and Esposito heading towards the middle area between A and B, going down through the creek or river or whatever you wish to call it. This time Synoxis Potens jumping into a VK72, into a super heavy. They are heading to the C cap. They're expecting trade like the last game, and they're going to be disappointed this time. So the teams are basically at opposite ends of the mats, but Esposito is going to be able to drop into that A cap. Now Snickers and Synox Potens know where they are. Well, they know where at least one of them are. They don't know where the mouse is. They don't know who's capping the A cap. It took a while to get there, so it could be anybody's guess. They are now capping the C cap, but the advantage will go to Esposito and Coardo. Moving back round, we've got Synox Potens overlooking the B cap. Snickers is now going to come in and overlook the flank, I would have thought, just in case. Or is he going to join Synox Potens in the... No, he is overlooking the flank. Potens is... Synox is just going to be overlooking B, making sure Snickers is spotted, and so is Coardo. Snickers not getting hit there, though. Coardo did try. He also puts one into Coardo, but misses. Now, they're going to take the B cap. Going to force the hand of Coardo and Esposito. Esposito putting blind shots in, but they're in good cover here, and they double cap. And as you can see, if you're in this area, it's very difficult to get shots in. This is now forcing the hand of the mouse. Synox Potens is anticipating where Coardo is going to pop out, and Snickers is hanging around, just anticipating where the E5 is going to be. Esposito needs to rethink his strategy on that one. The VK and the IS-4 do not need to do anything. They will slowly but surely gain the points advantage with two bases. Coardo in the mouse now looking to rotate round. He's been spotted, which means that Synox Potens needs to move as well. Snickers is backing out, anticipating the mouse coming up. Synox Potens is also making a move up, but Coardo is not continuing his advance. He is now going to come up this ramp and try and take them by surprise. Problem with the mouse, it doesn't have... Or Synox Potens thinking he's going to come around from that area, And so does the IS-4. Kawado may be able to get shots in a moment. He's just waiting. They can't be seen. Kawado now comes up. He needs support though by Esposito, who does come in to support. Good shot by Kawado, who can come whirling around the corner, knowing that they're both on long reloads compared to him. He's going to try and bounce the IS-4, which he doesn't. But here comes Esposito, putting shots into the IS-4. Now the IS-4 is trying to stop the base from being capped, but he can't do so as Kawado pushes him out. But then Synox Potens comes in to try and prevent it as well. Good shots going into Snickers here. And the base is being capped at the same time. They need, however... Oh, Esposito coming round the back, getting a good shot into Snickers. Kawado being bled. But again, Snickers here is in trouble. Esposito can probably take him down. No, he can't. He leaves him on next to no hit points. He's on 35 hit points. He is a one shot. They need to get him out of the game if they can. If they do, there they do, and it gives them points. Now they can both focus onto the VK of Synox Potens. They gained precious points there, took 40 points away and gained 40 points. But now they've got it all to do, and it's a win because Kawado again gets bled out by the IS-4 and the VK, who this time didn't focus on the E5. So now it's 2-0. To Synox Potens and Snickers. Now we're going to move maps. This time we're going to go on to New Bay. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. Okay. So this time we're on New Bay. Get up high into the back and see where we're going. So already we got Kawado this time in an IS-4, Esposito in an IS-4. Moving over, we've got 250Bs this time with Snickers and Synox Potens. B-cap is going to be quickly taken by the two IS-4s. 50Bs here, moving around, trying to get around the back of them. And he does. So Kawado taking shots again this time. Piling on the pressure. Synox Potens pushing onto Esposito. But he is out. Kawado maybe have to load up. No, he gets into cover just in time. Kawado coming around, trying to put pressure onto Synox Potens. But now he's in trouble. Now they're going to push on Kawado. They're loaded up. Esposito coming around to help out, but maybe too little too late. No, they're both out. Now they can take down one. Synox Potens goes down. Now they can both focus. Esposito still has all his hit points. Now they've got a base and they're able to put shots into the AMX. Esposito looks like he's going to try and chase down Snickers. No, he's stopped chasing him. Snickers is running. He knows he's in trouble because as soon as he's unleashed his magazine, it's a world of pain for him. I thought he was going to take the B cap, but he's not going to. He's going to try and take a position up here. That way he can get shots across, but without the spot, it is a problem. Now the AMX is looking to try and get shots into Kawado, which is exactly what he needs to do. Esposito is there making sure that if anything comes this way, he can put pain into it, and he does. Good shot in though by Snickers, but Snickers is going to be out in a moment, and he could use his booster, he could use his speed, however, to get away from the Ice Force. Esposito, however, coming round. He's still looking for Kawado. And he manages to take Kawado down, but now he's on a long reload. And Nestor Esposito may be able to get good shots in here and put the game to bed. He gets one in, but he needs to get another one in before that AMX loads. He won't be able to clip him out, not with 1900 HP. However, he is a one-shot himself, but Nestor Esposito does need to push on him, despite the fact the 50B is loaded. They do have two bases though, so maybe he doesn't need to push on him. Actually, there's no point in doing that. Great play there. 250Bs coming on stuck. Just reading the chat. I have no idea what I've done to annoy this person. Who is it? Peaks. No idea, but if you want to unsubscribe, that's up to you. If you want to press dislike, well, I don't know why you want to press dislike, but hey. Interesting. So, we are still on New Bay. The scores are 2-1. I guess people have got to hate for whatever reason they've got to hate for. So this time Esposito in an E100, Kawado in a mouse against a mouse and a VK on the other team. Looks like it's going to be a brawl around. Oh no, Kawado going the opposite direction. They're not going for the caps this time. Neither team is going for the cap. So the VK and the mouse do drop down into the B cap eventually. The E100 and the mouse here just waiting to see if they cross. Well, they should be able to get shots across if they can get them spotted, that is. And they can't, they're a bit too far back, I think. But we will see. Oh, Esposito does get spotted though. Kawado can now see Synoxis in the VK, but can't put shots in, and now he's trying to move up to get those spots. The problem is with these super heavies, they're not exactly great at spotting. As you can see here, Kawado moving up. Esposito coming in to join Kawado. This is more of a strategic game, no rushing going on here at this moment. They're trying to find a way in. It's very difficult, however, when you're not spotted. They don't know where the tanks actually are. This is the trick about 2v2 tours. It's not the easiest. Now they've spotted the VK. The VK's... Oh, they all bounce. What about Esposito? Is he able to get one in? Yes, he does. It's a HE roll, I think. Now comes the mouth to Snickers trying to help out. They're going to have to back off. Just waiting. Trying to bleed each other, but the points are in favour of Snickers and Synox Potins here. Synox Potins just side scraping off the building. Snickers there, anticipating any movements. It's a bit of a standoff. We're going to probably see a push soon. They only need to... That's a good shot by Synox Potins in the VK. Now Kawado comes around, trying to get shots in. He doesn't yet, but Snickers gets a shot into Kawado's mouse cheeks. That's Esposito bouncing Synox Potins. Good stuff by the VK and the mouse. Now they are going to push instead. Looking for that E100. And boy, do they hurt the E100. Put over 1,000 into him. And they're still going to push Esther Esposito here. Both of them are trying to look to get shots into the E100. The cheeks of the E100 are so wide open to premium ammunition. Great moves there by Snickers in the mouse, just bouncing the shots, but he takes a big roll into the back, but Esther Esposito in the E100 is about to go down here. The Synox Potins just needs one clear shot, and he may be able to get him with a high roll, and he does. Now, can Kawado take down the mouse of Snickers? That's the thing. No, the VK's now behind the mouse. Able to put good shots in. Kawado's got to take down the mouse before the VK reloads. He's trying to find those hit point areas. Oh, it's a low roll, leaving him on 13 hit points. 700 goes into the back of Kawado from almost a full HP. VK, Kawado will be able to take out the mouse of Snickers, but Synox should be able to finish Kawado off here. There's a lot of hit points to get through for Kawado in the mouse, and he's going to try his best, but it's not going to be good. He's got 551 HP left. It's an HE roll by Synox Potins. He's hoping for a better damage count than that, but he's whittled him down to 412. He can get one good shot in, it's all over for Kawado in the mouse. Synox Potins is going to load up first, and he gets the shot in. So, really thoughtful stuff there. Both teams. Battle of wits. But the E100 with the side cheeks wide open like that, unfortunately, is going to be easier to pen with premium ammunition. That's just the way it goes. So we go back out to Dynasty's Pearl. It's 3-1. It's best of 7. So it is the first to 4 victories. So we're just waiting now for the teams to ready up. And that's Esposito and Kawado. And they are ready. So we will be going in very, very soon into Dynasty's Pearl, and here we go on to Dynasty's Pearl. Both of them are trying to look to get shots into the U100, the cheeks of the U. So, here we go on Dynasty's Pearl. And as you can see, we've got an IS-4 and Kawado and a Crown Bargain for Esther Esposito. IS-4 and 72 again for Snickers and Synops Potens. This time, hit points are favouring. Let's get a by and see where they're all going. Hit points favouring the VK and the IS-4 again, mainly because the Crown Wagon. But the Crown Wagon is now spotted. Is the VK able to get shots down onto there though? Kawado is now spotted in the IS-4 by Snickers. So Crown Wagon of Esther Esposito dropping his sniper view, trying to get those shots in to the bottom plate of that VK, not able to do so. Now he's going to get into safety while he reloads his entire magazine. Kawado just holding off here. Kawado is telling them to flank from the right. VK is pushing forward, however. You can see here that Synops Potens push right up, waiting for the Kranwagen to expose himself. Once he does, it will be a problem. VK is backing off now. Snickers just covering the corner. Kawado is now flanking. Kawado is going to flank round. Esposito has been spotted yet again. This time by the IS-4. Kawado telling him to stay. You see here Kawado trying to rotate all the way around the flank here to try and get shots in while staying hauled down and relatively safe. He will see. Oh, he has been spotted. He didn't want that. That's the VK spotting him up, but he may be able to get shots into the IS-4. He gets a good shot into Snickers there in the IS-4, but Synops Potens gets to see him and gets a good shot back into him. Now, is the Kranwagen going to be able to get shots across? No. Synops Potens has put himself in a good position. The IS-4 of Snickers just backing away, trying to get shots into Kawado there. Not going to be able to do it from this position. I mean, we'll get down and you'll see what I mean. You know, it's a haul down IS-4. Even with premium ammunition, that's not easy. Esposito is desperately trying to get shots in, but VK of Synops Potens gets the shot into Esposito. That's not exactly what he wanted in the Kranwagen. Kawado telling him not to bleed. The IS-4 Snickers is pushing on him. He is being pushed. He doesn't get a shot in. Oh, he's in trouble now. The VK's coming around as well. Puts a massive HE roll into the back of Esther Esposito in the Kranwagen. And it's all going to be over. I mean, Kawado's not going to be able to carry. And it's all over realistically, unless Kawado can pull something out of his back pocket here. But he's got an IS-4 and a VK to deal with, and as much as he is a good player, he's lost a third of his hit points. He's just not going to be able to take on these two heavies. Great stuff. Pushing onto the Kranwagen there, taking the Kranwagen out. Kawado sandwiched between two super heavies. It's all over. And there we go. It all be over, man. So, you see there, Esther Esposito is a very good player, by the way, before anybody starts saying anything. Just being pushed. So, victory will go to Synops Potens and Snickers. So now, we're just waiting for the next team which will look like it will be Shappy and X Samurai against Jory and Vamilio. Hey, grumpy old tank, how you doing, mate? Yes, gangs. I don't know who Peak is. I have no idea, and to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. People can do whatever they want to do, man. If they want to unsub, they can unsub. If they want to dislike, they can dislike. It's not a problemo. At the end of the day, people can do whatever they want to do. So we're just waiting for the next teams to come in. And as I said, it should be Vermilio on Jory, Team A. And I don't know who Team B is. I thought it may have been Shappy, I don't know. And his team, but it's not. Let me try and see who it is. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's Bomber. That's correct. So Bomber's team made it through. So that is who we have got next. So we're just waiting for teams to turn up. I think Ty is with Bomber, I'm not sure though. I have to tell Skengs. I'm not sure who is. They obviously beat Flankio and Romeo Jones, which is a big turnaround. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ty is with Bomber, by the way, Skengs.
Sorry?
Ty Motusek is with Team B. He's in the middle.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out the maps now.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure.
Yep, the teams are sorted now.
No worries. All right then, mate. See you in a bit.
Alright, see you, bro. Thank you.
So we're just that's good turnover by Bomber and Ty. And Ty turning over Flankio Jones and Romeo Jones, really good players. As you can see, the maps are going to be New Bay, Mayan Ruins, Naval Frontier, and the tiebreaker, Dynasty's Pearl. Still best of 7, I believe. Just waiting for Vermilio to ready up. Again, if anybody asks, no, we're not on Discord, no, I've got a 3-minute delay, no, they can't see me, blah blah blah. There's no underhanded tactics going on here. So, here we are to New Bay, and as you can see, Bomber and an E5, Ty and an E5, Emilio and Jory, one IS4 and an IS7. So, up we go. Don't like this map, keep bumping into buildings, but ouch, it happens. So the E5 is already heading to the C cap, the IS1, the IS7 heading towards the B cap here. You can see there from the hit points that Vermilio and Jory do have a distinct advantage. 400 hit points, they drop into B. C cap will be taken first, however, so the advantage will go to Bomber and Ty. Which it does. Now they're going to be able to get into some decent hold down positions, I would have thought, in the park area. able to put some decent shots across into the IS-7 and probably the IS-4. And there we go, the IS-7 is the first one to be smacked, but that's a good shot back by Eric Vermilio in the IS-4. Bomber now coming around trying to see if he can get shots into Jory. And Eric tries to get another shot into the bottom plate of Ty, but this time he bounces. Both tanks of the red team, Vermilio and Jory, have been damaged. They have bled a little bit. Jory tries to get one into the E5. The E5, once it's all down, is an absolute monster to pen, even with premium ammunition. Trying to find those weak spots. And these guys, who are effectively pros, by the way, do know how to find those weak spots. So, points at the moment are clicking up for the blue team, the E5s. As you can see, the E5s are now going to try and push on to Vermilio together. Jory is in the back though, waiting. Now they are pushing on to Vermilio. Vermilio is in a bit of trouble, but Jory is putting shots in from the side. He has, if he's able to drop his adrenaline, he's got a decent reload. Ty is going to be his focus. He's the lowest of the tanks. Gets a bit of a low roll there, 372 however. Vermilio is in trouble, but Jory comes in to prevent the other E5 of Ty putting in shots. Vermilio now needs to face up. They need to take out Ty before Vermilio goes down. Jory should be able to do that. If he can get one shot into that side or bottom plate of that E5, it's all over. No, he can't. Vermilio is now in trouble. As Ty gets the shot in, Jory now needs to work some wonders here. He needs to take rid of Ty. And he does, but he's bled as he did. I think he had an engine fire there. Now Bomber has the advantage, but Jory knows how to angle this tank. But Bomber knows how to pen it. Close game. Bomber left on 500 hit points. So, first blood goes to Bomber and Ty in the E5s against Jory and Vermilio. The IS-7 and the IS-4s respectively. We're going to stay on this map. Moving now into different spawns. That's all, nothing else. Just waiting for the teams to pick their tanks and ready up. So, E5's a game for Bomber and Ty. IS-4 and IS-7 a game for Vermilio and Jory. Same map, different spawns. Same HP difference. Let's get a buy and see if the strat is going to be the same. Well, it is already for the TUE5s. Heading this time for the B cap instead of the C cap. A lot harder to get into the haul down positions though in the park from the B cap. So they are going to probably drop straight into that B cap, and the C cap will be taken first. So the advantage will go, and this is the problem with the map. Sometimes they're not symmetrical. So there is an advantage spawning on the other side. You can get to the C cap a lot quicker than you can get to the B cap on this side. Then you've got the park area. So the maps and the spawn points do make a big difference in these games. Tournaments, that is. Well, in all games. So a lot of people don't realise that. Good shot into Bomber there by Vermilio. Ty trying to get round the flank. And he misses. Jory bounces him. Just holding back there in the IS-7. Waiting for the push so he can then rotate in. No, he's coming in now. You can see that they're going to try and push down onto Vermilio. Bomber desperately trying to find weak spots. He sees Jory coming in. He gets a good shot into Jory. Now Ty gets a shot into Jory as well. Now they're going to push Jory. Vermilio is slightly out of position. Jory is getting a bit pasted here. Vermilio puts a good shot into Ty though. Now they've got to coordinate. Jory is in trouble. Vermilio needs to share his hit points. And he's not doing so. Jory is trying to make a move, trying to face a Bomber, but he's got an E5 behind him. Jory goes down. Now Vermilio has got it all to do. Gets a good shot into Bomber, but it's going to be difficult to face off against two E5s who both know what they're doing. And as you can see, they bounces one, but 500 into the other. He misses Bomber. Let's get down with him. You can see he bounces one, doesn't bounce the other. He's trying to face off against Bomber. He doesn't get the penetration shot. Bounces, but he doesn't bounce the other one. Again, he doesn't pen Bomber. Ty is able to just whittle him down slowly but surely here. Bomber now coming around the rear, able to put shots, cross shots in. There you go. Vermilio is all over for him. Bounces yet again on Bomber, and it's all over. 2-0. Emilio showing a little bit of his frustration there. But Jory going down there, focused heavily. Now we're going to move into the next map, which will be Mayan Ruins. It's 2-0 to PLF, Bomber and Ty. All to play for still. Nowhere near over. So just waiting for everything to sort itself out, which it does. Teams are ready, we're ready, they're ready, everybody's ready. No, the teams are not ready. My mistake. But they will be very, very shortly. Now they're all ready, we're all ready, we're shooting into the next game on Mayan Ruins. This time IS-4s aplenty. Let's get up high and to the back. Bomber and Ty already aiming for the middle area. Rotate round, see if we get any higher. Emilio and Ajori, looks like they're heading towards the A cap area. They're certainly going down the A route at the moment. Bomber and Ty going down to the B cap area, down the down the middle route. Emilio there trying to look across, sees them. Not able to put shots in. They will take B and they will cap out first. However, Jory senses that maybe he can get to a good position here and get shots in. Once Vermilio goes to the A-cap, Jory is doing just that, and he gets a shot into Bomber. Now Vermilio flanking round, so they've got them left and right. However, Ty and Bomber here. Now on the ramp, now all down with a cap advantage. Firmino taking a bit of a pain as he comes in there. As I said, a haul down the IS-4 is still a fantastic tank, and you can't just. It may not have the gun depression, but it has just enough. And when it is in a position like this, it's very hard to get the bottom plate. You need to get those side shots. You can see Vermilio's working his way around, considering his point of views and what he can possibly do. Jory is staying where he is. None are spotted at the moment. Jory may pop round to get spotted, just to feint them. Vermilio is spotted, so is Ty. Vermilio may be able to get behind this wall and get shots across. No, he doesn't. Ty gets a shot in. Vermilio again is being pressured here. Now comes Jory. Vermilio trying to push down onto Bomber. Jory coming in as well. Vermilio losing a lot of HP there, but so is Bomber. Ty protecting Bomber. Vermilio coming in. Jory protecting Vermilio. Vermilio there protected nicely. Bomber really losing hit points. Vermilio's got to be careful. He's very side on. He's trying to get the shots into that bottom plate of Bomber, but he can't manage it. And Bomber doesn't bounce. So Bomber's now a one shot. Jory should be able to finish him off here. He's looking for the shot. He's looking for the kill. doesn't get it yet. Bounces. Vermilio gets it. Now they can both focus on Tai. Vermilio now needs to protect Jory. Jory protected Vermilio earlier. And they both now able to bully and pressure Tai. You can see there Vermilio desperately trying to protect Jory. Everybody's bouncing. And this time Vermilio takes a hit. But now they should be able to finish him off. Vermilio's side. Oh, Jory gets the bounce. Now Tai is a one shot. It's got to be all over for him. It all depends on who loads first. And it is all over. We have a comeback. So this time the IS-4's working in tandem of Jory and Vermilio, managing to take down Tai and Bomber, bringing the score to 2-1. Staying on Mayan Ruins, but obviously swapping those spawn points. Sorry about my squeaky chair, it happens. So, IS-4s are plenty again. Let's get a line to the back. And then this time, Bomber and Tai heading up. Again, they're not going down the A route. They're looking for the B route again. Vermilio and Jory. Let's get over there and see. Oh wow, Jory is heading towards A. Vermilio is going to have to try and take this corner here and just hold it. If anything drops into B. Jory, you can see there, is going all the way up to the A cap. Vermilio does get a shot in, gets a nice shot in to Bomber. B cap will be taken. B cap will not be taken. Vermilio manages to get the reset. And then Jory comes in, he gets another shot in, but it's a... doesn't reset the cap. Cap will be taken now. Tai pushing up onto Jory, but Jory getting his shot into Bomber. Vermilio in a good position now, be able to push pressure onto Bomber there. So when Bomber moves, Vermilio does get to smack him. Bomber losing a lot of HP. Jory just rotating out there, trying to get Tai to come out of his position, which he does, and he gets punished for it, does Tai. Good move by Jory there. Forcing Tai to come out. Now, Vermilio and Jory realise they have an advantage. They need to focus one of the tanks. Doesn't matter which one. So they focus Bomber by looks on it. Jory gets a good shot in. Bomber now on half his HP. Tai also on just about half his HP. Bomber losing a lot of HP there. And Jory and Vermilio very healthy. Maybe able to take out Bomber here with a double tap. No, Jory bounces. Can Vermilio land it? Yes, he does, but it's a bottom plate. Bomber left on 5 HP. How? Why? Jory should be able to finish him off. Yes, he does. Now they can both focus onto Tai. Taking it's all over again, and they bring the score back to 2-2. Level pegging. Nothing Tai can do about it. It's all over for him. And as if to say, it is. There we go. So, good stuff again by the duo of Vermilio and Jory, bringing it back to level scores. They were 2-0 down. Now it's 2-all. Best of 7, remember, as we now move into Naval Frontier. So we're just waiting for everything to ready up, pick their tanks. Already we've got Bomber and Tai in the E5s. Vermilio and Jory this time back in their IS-4s. Feeling the combination is working better than the IS-4 and IS-7 combo. Let's get a pie into the back. And already we can see Ty and Bomber heading for kind of the A-cap route. Moving over the map as we do. We can see the IS-4s are also moving in the same direction. So there's going to be a bit of a brawl around this area. Everybody spotted all at the same time. Shots going in and... oh! Poor old Ty there getting absolutely wrecked as he comes around the corner. Losing a lot of HP. Now Bomber's getting hurt. Trying to get all down. Looking to focus Familio. Jory getting a bit of a pasting, but he gets a good shot back in. Ty gets pummeled by Familio. The E5's here struggling a little bit. Great shot by Familio. Really good roll. 500 into Bomber. Bomber is now lost half his HP. Jory coming round, putting a good shot into the back. Bomber getting hit again by Familio. Now Jory is coming into that fray. It's a bit of a feeding frenzy on Bomber here between Jory and Familio. Jory just backing off. Good roll by Bomber, but now he's on 42 HP. He's an HE roll. Familio knows it. Familio's going for the kill. Down he goes. Now again they can focus on Ty. Familio's lost a lot of HP, but it doesn't matter because he gets a good shot there into Ty. It looked like a low roll, but Ty has activated his reactive armor. He will be able to get a good shot into Familio probably. No, he bounces. Jory comes around the back. Ty is... it's all over. There we go. Sorry, I was just trying something new there, and it didn't work. So, the advantage now goes to Familio and Jory as we move into the next game here on Naval Frontier. Familio, chomping at the bits, is already got his IS-4 readied up and ready to go. And then he doesn't. So we're just waiting for the teams now just to pick up. So IS-4 combo again by Familio and Jory. It's been working for them so far. It's 3-2. They are on the cusp of victory. Bomber and Ty taking the early lead, 2-0. But 3 games back to back. Familio and Jory. The E5s again for Bomber and Ty. So this time, however, it's a different spawn, different strats, different way of playing the map. Let's get a pie. And already the E5s are heading for that A-cap area yet again. And so the IS-4s. So we're just going to get ready in the position that we were in last time. So we have the IS-4s coming in, we have the E5s coming in, Bomber spotted, he rushes through, no shots can go into him though. Familio takes the high road. Jory is looking for these rocks. Familio is looking to put some pain into Bomber. Familio getting up there. Bomber gets the pain into Familio however, but Familio flies back in kind and Jory bounces. Ty is now moving around trying to get shots into Jory, but Jory gets the shot into Ty instead. Then Familio with a good roll. Whittling down these E5s yet again. Familio looking to get a shot into Bomber, and he does. Gets that lower plate. Bomber misses Familio. Jory just backing off a little bit. And then trying to get around the corner, trying to get shots into Ty, or even Bomber, doesn't really matter from this angle. He gets a good shot in, but he doesn't manage to bounce Ty. Ty drops his reactive armor. Jory getting around the corner. He is going to be loaded, and he bounces, but Ty doesn't. Familio and Bomber toying with each other here. Familio at the moment is very healthy. You can see that his teammate Jory is in trouble. Ty is also in trouble, but Familio is coming right in. Alpha lever, he takes a shot, but rams down into Ty, loses a lot of HP, but he relieves the pressure on Jory. Jory now could finish off Ty. Yes, he does. Vermilio finishes him, sorry. Bomber here. Now he's got it all to do. Jory coming round, putting a shot in. Is he going to put another shot in, finish it all off? No, he drops the reactive armor, does Bomber. Vermilio now is in danger of going down. Bomber is on 600 HP. Now he's not, he's on 288. Now he's a one-shot. Vermilio bounces. Jory rolls in, gets the ram, but no damage is dished out. Jory's going to reload, and Jory takes down Bomber, and what a comeback that was. Wow, now that was a comeback. As soon as they switched from the IS-4, IS-7 combo and went straight into the IS-4 combo, they were unstoppable. Ty and Bomber, however, doing some fantastic stuff. Just a damn shame. I mean, they played some brilliant games to begin with. Really, really, really good stuff to watch. Very, very enjoyable indeed. Just that the combo with the two IS-4s was just too much for Bomber and Ty there. Whereas the IS-4, IS-7 combo was much, much easier for them. And that's it, I believe, for today. Let me just find out. Just gonna drop
Give me the
into
names.
Hey.
For fuck's
the
sake,
team.
it's Vermilio. Oh, just. Oh, fuck, I can't. I'm listening to Fugit at the moment, noob.
Why?
Yeah,
I'm here.
don't listen to it.
If
Hey.
you
No, I'm
hi.
listening to the stream whilst I wasn't. Yes. This was interesting.
So you're watching the
This is
stream with
very-
premium.
Yes, I was
Future.
watching the stream. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to
By the way,
unsubscribe from
I'm
you for
gonna-
fun.
So it's all over. That's
Thank
it.
you, mate. Thank you, mate,
Ooh.
for the stream.
No, thank you,
uh,
guys.
for everything.
Thank you.
Uh,
It's been great.
Thank you, man.
Tomorrow, by the way, it will probably start from 7
Nah,
and a
one
half.
dislike from Peaks for some reason would be nice to know
Until,
why
like,
rather
10
than
or
just
something.
ranting.
All right, no
Oh,
worries.
so
Wait,
you
is
want
it
a
6
like
and a half
instead?
my time?
Okay. I gave you a
Yeah,
like.
7. No, 6.5 your time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Future.
Yeah, mate.
Pick one. Take
Pick
the
one what?
dislike and keep the subscribe, or take the like and lose the subscribe.
Dislike it, sod it. Why are you disliking or unsubscribing? What's going on? What's happening? What did I do wrong?
I think there's a trend. Everyone giving you hate.
It's not.
I'm gonna leave the subscribe and like on.
It's not. It's
Like
not.
that
It's
Pix
not
guy.
my fault the
I think
team
that-
didn't turn up.
I know, right? But why is the Peaks guy so pissed at you for?
I don't know, Peaks. Why are you so pissed?
I wouldn't have been able to play either ways because I had to do a
I dislike your
commentator
stream,
tournament.
get wrecked, noob, someone.
Were you meant to be playing? Peaks.
Oh.
This is way too much English. I cannot understand.
Peaks. Were you meant to be playing?
Who, me? No,
Yeah.
no. I wouldn't have been able to because I'm commentating a tournament.
Because you suck
Ah.
at 50-40%.
That's over for you also.
Oh, well, there you go. Oof.
Oh, you wanna watch Skanks?
Yes.
By the way, Fusion, do you wanna stream 2 more games or something?
When?
Now.
I've just told everybody it's over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the stream is already over. Okay. Yeah.
They'll hear that in 3 minutes. Then it's all over.
I see.
Have to come back is OP as fuck.
Wallahi, many thanks.
I was right expecting them to lose that shit. That was intense.
They played well. They played well.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
they did.
but
yes.
did I mean Bomber and Ty turned over Romeo Jones and Flankio Jones? Yeah,
Yeah.
they played
That
well
was-
together.
that
Then. I
was-
mean, Romeo and Flankio are good players. Good
Yeah,
team.
true.
Bridget, can you
Yeah,
bully Formillo for me?
Say again. Sorry.
Can you bully Formillo for me?
Hang on.
I
I
bully him.
bully who? Familio. Oh, that's easy. You always do. Send me something challenging. He lost his
No,
temper. He
I'll
lost his
win a
temper.
tournament against him.
He lost his temper after the second game on New Bay. Quite funny. Showing his frustration.
Alright, I was playing a. Let me find that tournament against him.
Mm.
Nuts. I'm thinking.
This guy is
What?
crying because you're spectating. What? Double mouse, okay.
Is that guy that fucking
Back in a
slow?
moment. Well, guys, that's it. It's all over for tonight. So we're back again tomorrow, I believe. So until then, happy New Year to everybody. Great games from all the teams tonight. Really good guys. And I'll see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye for now.